remember the first game, we used to get to the game so early. My dad must have taken me and my brother. We won 4-2. I remember that. So it was a good game. And after that, we became season ticket holders. But in more recent years, my vision's got gradually worse. So I now only have vision in one eye. I no longer could really make out the players or the ball at all. But I wouldn't want to miss going. When you're at the game, the atmosphere is so tremendous that it wouldn't be the same trying to watch it on your own at home. So even though I haven't been able to see it, I wanted to go.
Welcome to our little demo area at GiveVision. GiveVision headset allows the wearer who has sight impairment to be able to see whatever is presented in front of them. When it comes to watching a football match in the stadium, we connect them directly to the cameras from the broadcaster, projecting that image into the working part of the retina so that they can actually see the match. If you're sitting really far away, to be able to find a tiny little ball from where they're sitting will be very complicated. However, when we get access to the broadcaster's feed, it's already focusing on the best action, best angles, everything's already produced and nice, crisp, and in shot. And projecting that for the wearer makes it a lot easier for them to follow the game.
It's very straightforward to use. What you have is you have a headset and a handset. It has two cameras, so it looks like looking through a pair of binoculars when you have it on. Really only one button that's important, which is this one here. When you press that, it switches between the binocular mode and the live feed mode.
But the critical point here, people who are watching the football at home, they're like 20 seconds behind what's happening on the pitch. So we had to design a system that could achieve almost zero latency. And in fact, the first time we ever proposed that to a stadium, they laughed us out of the room because they said that was impossible. To have an untethered device somewhere in the stadium, surrounded by thousands of people, to receive a video footage from the broadcaster without a delay, nobody believes it until they see it. I've been very comfortable with it. People I know, they're delighted, not just pleased, that I've got something that allows me to see the game properly. And it's quite funny really, because the chap sitting behind me, what I've been doing is going to the ground, taking either my iPad or my telephone with me and trying to watch it through the Zoom feature on that. It's a really difficult thing to do, and it doesn't really work very well. So when I turned up with the headset, he just said, "Oh, that's an upgrade."
Many people don't necessarily understand that when you're visually impaired, you're using your vision. You know, it's not like you're just using audio description or that you can't see anything. You can see. It's very complicated what you can see, but you can see and you want to use that. So we had to do a lot of education to make sure that it's not just the impact that is understood, but the needs is really understood.
It is groundbreaking technology. It just opens up a whole world. I really did think that maybe I wouldn't be able to ever see a live game properly again. And now I can.
Another unsung hero here is the visually impaired people themselves, who really need a lot of courage to go back to a fully packed stadium with a limited amount of vision that they have. They have to make a lot more arrangements than a regular person would. And to see them coming up, showing up, trying this technology, I think they also deserve a lot of credit.
We want to be everywhere. So it would be sports events, of course, any sports competitions, but also cultural events. You know, concerts, the theatre, the opera. So this is just a start.
This is sort of what I'd hoped for, but so much better.